Y'all, craft breweries are having such a moment right now, and we are here with the CEO of Creature Comforts. We are so excited to have you here, Adam Beecham. You know, this is such a special place because you guys are really creating a scene here in Athens for beer. Tell us all about it for those who don't know about Creature Comforts.
Yeah, we've been in business since 2014. We're founded by three folks from Georgia here. We wanted to do something to make the craft beer scene in Georgia just epic. We wanted to raise the level of quality. We set out with really ambitious goals. Over time, over the past 11 years, we've grown to the 31st largest brewery in the state, and we're sitting here in our state-of-the-art production facility called Southern Mill in Athens, where 99% of our beer is made really to our exacting quality standards and really just the way we want it.
How did that come about? So 11 years in business and quality is the focus. Was that always kind of the path you guys were on from day one?
Yeah, we've always been quality focused. I am really a discerning beer drinker from back in my college days here at UGA. Not all beer is created equally. Freshness is the key. So we spend a lot of time to make sure that the beer on the shelf is as fresh as possible and that it's cold stored all the way through. We have invested really heavily into quality equipment. So here on site, we've got a lab with 5 full-time scientists.
PhDs, right? You mentioned which is very cool.
Yeah.
When you get your PhD, you can come work for a musical beer company. Yeah.
We have a lot of interns come from the university, from food science and all across different disciplines, and wind up recruiting a lot into our lab. So
I'm so glad you mentioned that because, again, a UGA grad, so this is also close to your heart, this community, and you guys just continue to push the boundaries. When we're talking about the actual product itself, there's a lot of trends out there.
Yeah.
So you're trying to stay above the mark, and it's worth noting, you guys, you were a chemist or a biologist?
I was a biologist, and yeah, genetics and molecular biology, yeah.
Yeah, so again, you're looking at the science behind the product. Are there any trends that you're forecasting? You know, right now, non-alcoholic is having a big movement. What are you seeing?
People are drinking higher quality stuff in less amounts, basically. So we're seeing people spend a little bit more on a quality product that they want to enjoy a peak experience of, but maybe have, 2 instead of 3.
Let's put them on the spot.
Yeah.
What is your favorite
That
product?
was my question.
Yes,
That was my
let's
question.
go.
We have Tropicalia right behind us. Tropicalia is sort of the baby of Creature Comforts, about 70% of what we sell. It is a smash hit. It's in the Endgame movie with the Avengers. It is Atlanta's favorite beer by far in terms of craft beer.
Isn't that cool to hear, by the way? Atlanta's favorite beer.
Yeah, we take the utmost care to make sure that it's perfect. 127 quality checks before it leaves the facility, and then we're tracking freshness as it gets into the market and making sure that it's cold. So yeah, we're really proud of that beer. We've worked really hard to make it what it is, and it's awesome to have Georgia really respond the way it has.
So good. Let's go get the tour.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So this is where the magic starts, right? This is where no beer becomes...
Yeah, beer. Yeah, this is the brew house. So this is a German brew house from Freising. This is a state-of-the-art, basically top of the line, 4-vessel, 85-barrel brew house. When we start to make beer, we mix grain with water, and then we separate the grain from the water, we boil it, and we add hops. It's a pretty simple process, but every beer that we make here at Southern Mill starts right here. This brew house is really designed for a few things: extremely high efficiency, really great repeatability, so it's always the same, and just very high quality and control across the board. So really proud to be able to have this. Our brewers are incredibly talented, and this kind of a system gives the ability to have extremely precise control over the process.
All right, Adam, we hopped into the lab, and this is literally where the magic happens. You guys were touting about how much investment there is in this space. Walk us through what exactly is happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of fancy analytical equipment. That's where it gets kind of spendy. This is a GCMS. You can literally detect any kind of aroma compound and quantify it, so it's an amazing problem-solving tool. Yeah, that's a really fancy chemical analytical tool. We do sensory as well. So we have trained panelists who are going to tell us whether or not the beer is tasting great. And we also do microbiology over here to make sure there's nothing growing in the beer other than just brewer's yeast so that it stays fresh longer.
All right, so this is the last stop before the beer hits my lips, right? What's going on behind this here?
Yeah, this is the packaging department. So we're putting beer into cans and kegs. We got lots of different formats. We have 6-packs, we have 12-packs. We even have cases of things like 16 ounces that go out. So a lot of different products. It's really important that we stick the landing here. We got to keep quality through the line. So we want to make sure we have low oxygen in the cans so that it stays really fresh for a long time. And we want to make sure, you know, our cardboard looks right, and as soon as it comes out the line, we get it into the cooler. Hopefully it stays as cold as possible until it gets to you.
We've seen the process. We've seen it all from essentially beginning to end. Every product tells a story. What story do you want your product to tell?
I want people to understand that our beers are made with a lot of intention, that they are actually have a purpose. Our purpose as a company is to foster human connection. We want people to be brought together over beer and to maybe bridge their differences, and we don't want the beer to get in the way. So hopefully it's delicious, hopefully it lifts your day and elevates your experience and just makes you closer to those that are around you.
Hopefully it's comforting for everybody.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you, Adam.
Cheers to you. Thank you so much for having us here, and hopefully we get to try some.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Great.
Cheers.